Good morning.
We are live.
Yeah. And something really important we want to talk about today and kind of, run through, because many coaches right now want more clients, don't they?
Yes, absolutely. And as we always do, we always have a look at what the coaching industry is actually really struggling with and how we can actually provide some insights to really help you guys.
Yeah. So the reason many coaches aren't getting clients, or, they want more clients, they think it's marketing. And on some level, like when you're early on, you have to realize, you have to go to yourself, hey, if I'm going to bring in new clients, I need to learn how to market.
Yes.
But what the coaching market has done now through sales of courses and all these cool things going on is they've started to create more content creators.
Yeah.
And more content creators who still can't get clients.
Yes. And that's the thing. Like, I think there's a lot of emphasis on needing to create content, right? Like needing to be consistent, needing to post between, 1 to 3 times a day and be turning up religiously and be posting so much content that we kind of lose sight of where the value really is.
Yeah, 100%. And here's the thing. So we've said it in the title, content creator versus being sought out.
Yes.
Okay, now being sought out is not from marketing tactics. Okay, it's not from doing things like in a really cool way or having the latest strategies.
Yeah.
What it is actually looking in the background and understanding your value, and then being able to move a person, so somebody who's watching, it's being able to move them from state of, wow, who is this person speaking, to then in the background then being going, wow, I need to be a part of that program, that person's life, or whatever that looks like.
Totally. It's the energy shift around what are you actually helping your market with, where they're going, oh, okay, yeah, I really need that, versus, oh, that's a cool tip and trick. I'll keep that. I'll save that for later.
Yeah.
And maybe they're implementing, but then they feel they've got enough from you. So how do you actually create that energy shift where you're giving value, where they're like, where you're saying to them, hey, this is actually what you need to help you get the results.
Yeah.
What are you actually creating at the moment that is creating that shift in your marketing? Another thing is, when people come to work with us, they often think that marketing is the biggest problem in their business. And they're thinking, again, what Martin said earlier, they're putting a lot of emphasis on marketing, the strategies, the processes, the implementation. But really what we find is that the marketing always works.
Yeah.
Every single strategy of marketing, it works. What is maybe slowing down the process is not really understanding where your value lies and what result you actually help with, and maybe that message isn't aligned or isn't dialed in properly.
Really important that. It really is, because here's the thing, what most are looking at when they're looking for help, maybe they're hiring a coach, maybe they're hiring a mentor, or whatever you want to call that person.
Yeah.
They're looking at that mentor often to give them something in return. They're looking, hey, can you teach me this? Can you teach me this? Now, on a base level, that is absolutely what you're looking for.
Yeah.
However, what we find with our clients in the background is, and, especially the ones who, have gone on to do some really cool things and are, maybe more advanced right now.
Yeah.
The difference that they realize is we're actually not giving them more and more stuff. We're actually in the background just aligning them to the simple things. We're actually in the background aligning and building them up as people.
Yes.
Rather than giving them more and more content and telling them, hey, go and create more content, because that isn't what works. What works is when you can, as I've said before, when you can move somebody in one post to actually go and take a decision to change their life. Now, I always bring this up with clients in events and things. Like, I remember one of my early blog posts, it was back in 2016. One post in about 3 days created a massive client flow. But more importantly, as a business return as well, because you're always looking at the two. It's like, hey, how can I be more excited? But also as a business return, in 3 days, it created over 50K. And I'd never done those sort of numbers before. Okay, so that's what we mean when we talk about, being sought out from a place of, not content creation, but more a case of like really getting across how you can share your value and who you are and how you come across to the market.
That's more important as well, because right now, if you're someone who is creating a lot of content and you're really consistent, or maybe you're not as consistent, but you'd like to be more consistent, then, and you're not attracting in the amount of clients that you're really wanting, then it's not actually the strategy. There's a variety of things, but what you really want to be focused on is, what is that message? Like, what is that result? What is that offer that you actually help to deliver to people? Because when you're clear on that, you're actually operating from yourself versus, hey, what content can I create? There's a big difference.
Absolutely. So what we've done in the background is as we said, there's a difference, content creation versus being sought out.
Yes.
One of the strategies, because there's energy, which is super important, which is the foundation to this. But then there's also a few strategies and processes to bringing in clients rapidly. Okay. And one of the ways is through creating premium content. Now, we have just created a masterclass.
Yes.
It was 90 minutes. So we just created a masterclass on exactly how you, in the next 1 to 30 days, can start adding new clients to your coaching consulting business, and you can do it with speed. So even during the last 2 days, we put this into practice ourselves. And so we don't do anything that we don't teach anything that we don't do ourselves.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, so what I would say here is, if you want to know how to move people from, interested or thinking, got some cool things in the background, to actually wanting to work with you, actually making some powerful decisions and actually getting started, which is the biggest service of all, for you as a coach, consultant, mentor. If you want that masterclass and you want to run through exactly what we do here and how you do it, DM the word masterclass and we can send that through. And from there, I'm more than happy to answer any questions. But it literally is a full rundown of exactly what we're talking about.
And I want to just add here as well, like, it is a complete full rundown. And I think that's the biggest difference, because I think there's a lot of people that have been watching the trainings. And we've created a number of trainings, from how to build a lifestyle business, personal brand, how to actually start and attract and build your coaching business to 10K months. But this masterclass is actually different, because it's a little bit longer. It's got a lot more value into it. And it's actually got the strategies, as Martin said, in terms of how to actually attract clients through content. How do you build the value? How do you change that energy shift from, oh, that's cool, like, I'll just save that for later, to, that sounds like a perfect match for me, I'll get in touch. How do you create that? And that is exactly what we teach in the masterclass.
Absolutely. So DM masterclass, and more than happy to send that through. And we are only keeping that up for the next 6 days. So it's got 6 days to run. And then we're going to be making that a paid masterclass. So if you don't want to have to pay a few $100 for it in the future, get in early, and also tell us what you think as well. Awesome. Appreciate your time, guys, and share any takeaways or golden nuggets that you've got below. We'd love to hear about them.
Speak soon.
Speak soon. Bye-bye. Oh.